Okay, I want to do a video today and discuss a few politicians that I've been keeping a close eye on for the last few months in relation to their media appearances. Alright, so I want to discuss some physical features on these characters. So I want to do it in a way that's non-discriminatory and just in a way that, think about it this way, if I'm going to point out some physical features on these characters and some mannerisms which, to me, don't seem right. No, not that they don't seem right, they're just different, okay? And I want to do it in a way that if they were to see it, for instance, I don't want them to feel bad about themselves. Now, if you guys want to comment down below and let me know what you think is going on here with these characters, that would be that'd be appreciated. All right, because I do value my subscribers' opinions. All right, so I'm going to play this video, and I just want to point out a few things. So, obviously, depending on where you're at in your search for truth, and depending on your level of awareness of those around you, straight away you should notice something here with this individual on the left. Now you notice his sloping shoulders. Alright, that's, if you take a look at this lady here compared to this male, you can see that his shoulders slope a lot more than what hers do. Now, the human male's shoulders should just be straight across. Alright, now, I'll just play this and I want to point out a few things with this individual.
So it's not absolutely certain because, of course, we're dealing with a biological...
Now, I want you to notice how she blinks a lot. Alright, it's not off the chart blinking like you see with a few of these characters, but it's a bit too much to be considered normal. Okay, now I also want you to notice the somewhat robotic nature of this individual, and like I said, I'm not, when I speak on these individuals, I have to be careful what I say in terms of being able to get my message across without hurting their feelings, for instance, if they were to watch this video. Alright, so we'll just play this again.
System which has inherent instability, and you never can be 100% sure. But what we do know is she did go to the pizza bar. They'd pre-ordered, so she was only in the pizza bar for a short period of time, and picked up a pizza on the 14th of November. And we know that there were people who were cooking pizzas and working in that pizza bar who were infectious on that day. So it's been quite a long incubation period, and her results are not absolutely...
Do you find her neck strange at all? Not so much the neck itself. It's not overly long, but I want you to just notice these. She doesn't have the cords like what you see with the reptilians, but yeah, I can't quite figure this individual out. That's why I want you guys to leave your comments below and tell me what you guys think.
Clear cut, but it absolutely means to everybody in...
So she doesn't have the tear nose. Alright, so by the tear nose, I mean the really thin, pointy sort of nose. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you guys will know what I'm talking about there.
In South Australia, who has bought a pizza from that pizza bar, and I think it must have been a pretty popular pizza bar, pretty good pizzas. So if you have got a pizza from that pizza bar, you need to have a look at the dates on our website and get tested immediately.
Now, do you think these guys might be talking in code here when they speak about this pizza bar? Alright, now keep in mind that I'm about to show you that these guys aren't like you and I in terms of they're not exactly human. Alright, so you've got androids, you've got meat suits, which entities that come in from the fifth dimension into this realm inhabit. You've got reptilians, obviously.
And go into isolation.
Look, it is a really curious situation, because there's a long incubation that you mentioned there between when she went to the pizza bar, if that's where she got it, and testing positive. But there's also this concern about how easily transmissible the virus is. Is it possible that it's transmitted from simply grabbing a pizza?
Well, absolutely, it is highly transmissible, and we also know this because of the way one of our security guards became infected in our Medi Hotel, and also it appears that through that same chain, another couple who were in the Medi Hotel have also been infected with the same strain. So it is highly...
Anyway, we'll move on to the next character here. So we've got this video of Dan Andrews, who is a Victorian politician. Now, I just want to show you how he's constantly flicking his tongue here. And this was a video I made a while back. And in this press conference, he couldn't stop. Alright, so it's not something that he always does. Alright, so I don't know, what do you guys think? Alright, now let's take a look at this individual. Now, this is another politician from South Australia who is from the same state as this individual here. Okay, now, first thing I want to point out is she has these two lines that run across her neck. I'm not talking about the neck cords that come down, I'm talking about the two lines. And I've noticed a lot of individuals that have the excessive blinking trait have these two lines that run across their neck. Now, before I play this video, I just want to read something out here. It says humans blink 5 to 20 times per minute. No human blinks 100 to 250 times per minute, period. The high blinking frequency is a neurological and physiological symptom caused by the possession attachment. Right, that's speaking of archons, yeah? So an archonic attachment to an individual. Right, the entity hacks into the optic nerve of the host to gain access to the visual function. Okay, so we'll just play this. Now watch that blink rate. Alright, now you can't tell me that's normal. Now we're going to take a look at Brett Sutton. And this is another researcher's work here. But they've done a very good job in capturing an anomaly. I'll see, we can only get in 480p. So what they've done here with Mr. Sutton is they've caught a slit eye anomaly. Alright, so the slit pupil is obviously attributed to reptilian possession. Okay, so let's just recap. We've got this individual here, Nicola Spurrier, who's quite robotic-like, and that neck is something just not quite right about it. We've got Dan Andrews, who can't stop flicking his tongue during this interview. We've got Anne Ruston, who has those two lines running across her neck. Now that you're aware of it, hopefully you'll start to see it more. Because I see it on a lot of individuals that, like I stated before, have the excessive blinking characteristic. And you've got Brett Sutton with the slit pupil anomaly. So you have to ask yourself, what is going on here with these characters? Alright, keeping in mind that these are all spokespersons for the pandemic that is currently taking place. Alright, now I know what's going on. Do you?